looks so good, bro. What the fuck?
All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm currently with my boy, Lil Randy. This is going to be a new little series. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a while, but this is going to be a new little series that I wanted to bring to the channel to kind of show you guys more cars. It's not only going to be strictly brainless cars, but just cars in general. So if anybody out there is interested in having me review their car, take a look at it, so on and so forth, just be sure to hit me on IG. But this is episode 1, season 1. I hope you guys enjoy this. Something a little bit different, but as I said, we are here with my boy Little Randy, and he has brought his 2001 ES1. It is a, what is it, D17 you said, with a 1.7 liter motor in it, but we are not here for the motor. I'm gonna let the owner kind of talk to you guys a bit, give you guys a little walk around of his build, and then tell us what's up. So where you want to start at, Randy? Where you want to start at? How long you had the car?
A year.
About a year. So he's had the car about a year. I don't know if you guys know, he had the gray Accord previously on the XXRs. So when I say I'm proud of him, I'm proud of him. Like, this shit is beautiful. The video, the camera don't do justice. When I pulled up on this thing to do the review, he just recently, well, I'm gonna let him tell his story about his build, but go ahead. Where you want to start at, bro?
Negative 25 all around.
Okay, we starting with the main attraction, that negative 25. How hard was that achieved? What all did you have to do?
The easiest shit ever. Extended lowers, short and rear camber kits 3 inches, extended 1 inch in front. That's it.
What's your specs on the Steelies?
15 by 10, negative 25.
By 10, negative 25. And as you guys can see in the rear, he has that thing tucking pretty hard. But like I said, man, this thing is wild. It's currently that stock blue, but he's about to go through a color change as well. I wanted to ride over here with him in it, but the car's so low right now that if we both get in, it's more than likely not going to move anywhere. So I'll probably take it around the parking lot, let you guys hear what it sounds like when it's moving. It's virtually on the ground, but like I said, Randy's 2001 ES1, this thing is beautiful. This thing is beautiful. All right, guys, so we're currently in the car. He's grabbing his e-brake, just threw it in the back seat. We're about to take this thing for a spin. He said, fuck it, let's see how she rides. It's what?
Not that low.
It's not that low? This thing feels like you're riding on the ground. But like I said, I'm proud of my boy. This thing is beautiful. And she does collect necks. How long do tires typically last you?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We're gonna break some necks real quick. Some skaters at the park. I know you guys can't smell it, but straight rubber. Where we rubbing at? He does, as you guys can see and probably hear, he does have a little side exit coming out right in front of the front right passenger wheel. Let me shut up so y'all can enjoy these scrapes. She is manual. Yeah, don't drive that bad, man. It's smooth. It's pretty smooth to be as low as it is.
Full suspension.
What suspension is this? Yeah.
Raceland.
This is Raceland?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Raceland as we do a crazy ass swerve. But this thing is on Racelands. Are these the Ultimos or?
I don't know.
I don't know. Are they green or red?
Green.
Green. So these are the Ultimos then. So these typically drop about 1 inch to about 4 inches. I had these on the Cobalt.
No cut spring, nothing.
No cut springs. He said this ain't a jank build. It's done right. But this thing is wild, man. So my boy said negative 25 is not enough. He still wants to try to aim for negative 30. But in all honesty, man, you're probably gonna need a wider wheel though.
Yep, I'm going by 11 or 12.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need a wider wheel if we're gonna add some more degrees to this, but this thing is crazy, man. This thing is crazy. And this is honestly my first time being in it since the negative 25. As we just blow people's minds. They ain't never seen a UFO before, bro. And as you step right out, no gap, none whatsoever. But the lowest car I've been in a grip, man. This thing is clean. See the right height. He said it can actually go down a couple more inches. The coils aren't even maxed out yet. Like he said, he's on the Racelands, the Ultimos, the green ones. All right, so as he has informed me, the motor is not raised either on this car. Like he said, I mean, he wants to get it to negative 30. He has plenty of space in the rear to go with a wider wheel. And what did you say? It's a what? It's a
2-inch spacer with a 5 mil in the rear.
2-inch spacer, 5 mil in the rear. And as you can see, it's more tucked than anything. And the front is lip the fender. But I mean, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I mean, it's all here. It's all right here in front of you.
My gas tank, bro.
Oh yeah, he did do a gas tank relocation since it is so low. Ain't no airbag back here. Ripped it right out the bottom and threw it in the bike. But like I said, man, this thing is clean. This thing is clean. Wrap is on the way.
I got the car 3 days into getting the car. I slammed it. It broke. And I fixed it and put tags on it, started driving it. Took me a whole like 6 months just to drag through the frame so I could go this low. I want to go lower though.
As always, it ain't never good enough for the Brainless boys.
Just waiting till my frame shapes down more. Trying to run the brake lines and the fuel lines through the car because they're already scraping too. Yeah.
My boy said he pieced it together. Like I said, he just recently got it to the negative 25. He wants that negative 30. But man, in all honesty, when I pulled up on this thing, when I tell you this thing looks like a fucking hovercraft, it looks like a hovercraft. There's no reason why it should work.
Custom subframe coming too.
Oh, custom subframe. This one's almost done. He already has one on the way, and he said he got a custom one coming. You gonna go ahead and raise the motor when you change the subframe too, or? No?
No, because the oil pan stay higher than the subframe, but right now it's even.
Okay.
But other than that, it's part of the daily.
It's a daily? Do you daily it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I'll take it everywhere I go.
Well, just about, yeah. But like I said, this is my first time in the car. Every time I run into him, he's either not been driving it because of tires. So I'm glad I finally got to ride in. I actually drove it when he originally got it and lowered it the first time. But I mean, like I said, man, this thing is wild. This thing is wild. All right, so I'm not going to lay down on the concrete. It's burning hot today, but you guys can see in there, that subframe right on the ground. Right on the ground. All right, so we're just going to show you guys around the interior for the most part. It is stock for the most part, but he has his headliner up here. I don't know what type of texture it is. It has like a
Suede look.
yeah, like a suede look to it, a nice little gray with a little shimmer to it. But like I said, interior is nice and clean.
Interior was cleaner though, but tracks and everything bending back here.
Exactly. When you're driving this crazy, you gotta bring the shop with you. You can't afford to try to make it to the shop. You gotta bring it with you. But as you guys can see, the chrome tint, headliner, outside of that, everything else kind of stock on the inside. far as the motor goes, no kind of performance upgrades or anything. Because everybody knows when you add about what? When you add about 25 degrees of camber, that adds like what? 900 horsepower or something like that to the car? Yeah, something like that. Hey, I don't know how much it is right now, but how hot it is right now, but we had to move to the shade. But so I kind of want Lil Randy to kind of explain, like, he already kind of told you guys what he needed to do to get the camber that he has, but I just want to kind of want him to explain the process itself, just so people understand, like, yeah, this stuff is simple, but at the same time, it doesn't always work like you expect for it to work. So when people who aren't into stance see stuff like this rolling around, you gotta respect it. Like, I see so many people talk shit and call stance gay and all this other stuff, but this stuff can be and is just as meticulous as somebody who might have a 900 horsepower Honda. That's how I look at it. After my experience dealing with it, you gotta learn your own car, learn the ins and outs. But like I said, I'll let my boy kind of tell a little bit more about.
I had cut the camber kits in the rear an inch, and that shit wasn't enough. It gave me like 2 more degrees. I had like -18, so it gave me like -20, 21. And then, you know, my boy Carlos, that don't cut them that much. I ended up cutting the whole, like, more than 2 inches off that. And then that's when I was like, fuck it. I left it at -25. Even he liked it. He was telling me not to go that crazy, you know. And he was the craziest one in Brainless.
He is. That boy Carlos puts the Brainless in Brainless. But like I said, man, sometimes, you know, you got to make things fit. When I had the Cobalt, as I almost get stung, but when I had the Cobalt, we bought the wheels. The rear we thought were going to fit with no problem. It didn't fit right. What did we do? We sat outside for like 2 hours.
We was at the tire shop. We saw them tires. He was like, bro, they ain't going to fit. And I was like, nah, we going to make them fit. They ain't going to fit. And we were just there for like 2 hours. And then we started banging his quarters. And we made them fit.
Like I said, I mean, you have a vision for your build. You got to make it happen. So, but like I said, man, countless times, like I've said already, I'm extremely proud of my boy. Like, this thing, the video and the pictures and stuff, it just doesn't do it justice. That -25 is a fool. And I mean, you guys heard it out of his own mouth. That -25 isn't enough. He wants more. He needs another 5 degrees. And I still don't feel like he's gonna stop at that. But you're gonna need some 16 by like 16s. Run like -35, -40. -50. But this thing looks insane, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is the first episode. Plenty more to come. Like I said, if you guys are interested in having your car be on YouTube or get reviewed by me, then just go ahead, slide me a DM on Instagram, reply in the comments, so on and so forth. You guys know where to find me. But anything else you want to say, Randy?
We'll be back even crazy.
He said he ain't done yet. He said he already got the heavyweight title, but he ain't done yet. But this thing is beautiful, man. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Plenty more to come. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.